Now, from the last class, I was explaining functions. I said function is a relation that uniquely associates members of one set with members of another set. An alternative word used in place of function, which is map. Now, types of map. Now, types of map. One-to-one mapping, many-to-one mapping, one-to-many mapping, and many-to-one map. Now, just all this mapping that we'll be doing here. So, Anna said that only these two here are functions. Why are they functions? A function, we only have one image, one output. So, I said, therefore, a function can either be one-to-one mapping or many-to-one mapping. Now, a one-to-one map means that each element, each member of X maps to a unique member of Y. So what are we saying? We are saying that for this place now, A maps to 2, B maps to 1, and C maps to 3. Now, from here now, we know that each element, all the one here are independent, and they are the inputs. They are the inputs, while all the ones here are dependent, and they are the outputs. This is the independent input, and this is the output. So, like I put it, and I said, from here you can say 1 is a function of B, 2 is a function of A, and 3 is a function of C. What am I saying now? I said each member of X maps to a unique member of Y. Now, for example, if you have Y equals to X plus 1, for X is a member of real number. I will be talking about that in the next video. I'm talking about what are real numbers, what are natural numbers, what are integers, what are rational numbers. We'll be talking about that. But for now, Y equals to X plus 1. X is a member of what? Real number. So if you draw a graph, like I explained in the last class, I'm just quickly doing a summary. If you have a graph like this, and you have the graph of Y equals to X plus 1, the graph is like this, then it follows that if you want to know whether that graph is one-to-one, all you have to do, if you can cross that graph by horizontal line, if it only intersects at each point, it means it's one-to-one. Like this now, if I cross this, it will have one element, it will map to one X. If I cross this, another X. If I cross this, another X. If I cross this, another X. So, if I want to put this now, I can put this one as Y1, Y2, Y3, Y4. And here is X1, X2, X3, X4. So, that is the mapping that I now drew here. That this X mapping to Y with its function, it follows that X1, you can see, maps to Y1, X2 map to Y2, X3 map to Y3, X4 map to Y4. X4 map to Y4. So, and I said, another way of writing this function is to say that if you want to write this in a function form, you come to write it like this. Are you getting that now? Now you say function such that x map to x plus 1. So this is the way of writing it in Word. F such that x maps to x plus 1. So I will be moving to many to one. But before many to one, I just want to give you a practical situation of this mapping. A practical situation of this mapping. Let me give you, for example, if, let's say, just to give you a practical example, if you have people that arrived in Murtala Muhammad, Lagos, Wahas, their purpose of visiting. Alright? The data was collected for 7 people. So let's see. If the 7 people are, let's say we have Peter, we have Aisha, we have James, we have, say, Buhari, we have Ivana, we have Akin, and we have Messi. If we have these 7 people and they are asked their purpose of visiting Nigeria, one say is visiting Nigeria for research. One say for tourism, as in some say for tourism, some say for some are returning home, and some say they are here for business. So if I start mapping now, if Peter mapped to tourism, Aisha and Buhari, James is returning home, Aisha is for business, Aki is for business, and Messi is also returning home. Now from this now, you can see that this is a live situation, and we have made mapping out of this place. So if I want to start putting it one by one now, if I say here is X, mapping to Y. So if I want to say this now, I will be saying that tourism, if I start with tourism is a function that Peter comes for. So if I pick Aisha, Aisha is a function that is a function as in, research is a function that Aisha came from. So like that now, you can see that we are already using function in a live situation. So if I will give you another example before we go to many to one, is For example, some of us that believe in God. Now, or let me start with, if I give you children, or I say child is a function of parents. So if I use C for child and I use P for parents, how do you write that in life situation? Which means child is a function of parents. That is, you say C is. You know in what problem is means equal to. Is a function of parents. So what are we saying? C is independent variable, while this is dependent variable. So this is input, and this is output. So I'm giving you live situation of what makes a function. So very quickly, if I give you another example, I can give you, for some of us that believe in God, I can give you human beings, H, are function of God. So how do I write that? I write this one for G. So it will be H is a function of G. Like in this class now, you have your switch and you have your fan. Without switch, fan cannot be put on. So what are we saying now? I will say switch, fan is a function of switch. So how do I write that as well? I will say F is a function of switch. So now you can see that function has a deep relation into life situation. So from the next class, I will be moving on to what do we now call many-to-one function. Thank you.